The flying body is just pretty irrelevant. Oh. Classic Grazers right there. Yeah, that's very few, but... good old Grazer, you never fail me. I'm probably gonna draw Once Upon a Time. I'm not even sure this is a keep, by the way. I feel like it's 29 lands good enough. That was loose. Just gonna play the card that doesn't get Sovereign Denialed. Not sure what they're gonna ban in Pioneer. I don't think they're gonna ban anything tomorrow. What do people think right now? Does it feel like they need to ban something? Yeah, they could get rid of Once Upon a Time, I guess. Easy one. Great. Alright. I was gonna say, why aren't they waiting for me to Alright, I played second Grazer to protect food. I was gonna say, why aren't they waiting for me to bounce my Rejuvenator to Wild Slash? Card. Alright, open it. You failed to do anything relevant before I got to a bunch of mana this game. I guess you just always get Blast Zone, right? Copters in every aggro deck doesn't matter the color. That's not true. It's not in the devotion decks. What about standard? Is there a consensus? I guess for standard would be Oko and Veil of Summer. I think that's my prediction. I don't want to sideboard anything in this matchup. They're gonna have Oko. The Grazer doesn't block much. Detention Sphere is not very exciting. Probably have the Royal Science too. No changes. We already had that command. Good keep that. I have a bunch of counter spells. I'll just keep, see what happens. I feel like I don't need anything else, right? Maybe I need Detention Sphere. Thinking about it. Damn. Aggro Goose. Interesting. Fifth one drop secured. I play a sweeper now. Trample, that's a lot of damage. Trample on the flyer and stuff. But I'm screwed. I need planes, and if I get planes, Harbor comes into play tapped. I still feel like I have to verdict. Just taking way too big of a beating. Royal Signs is a problem for sure. if they can breeding pool. When Hinterland comes into play, tapped on turn 7.
What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, 'cause it is.
They beat Lyra? Have Oko probably. Oh, it's kind of bad against Stubborn Denial. Despise Stubborn Denial or Settle the Wreckage. Panels, yours. This is rough stuff. I agree Standard has seemed kind of bad lately. Unless she, 10 days away from having to submit a deck that's going to decide my fate for next year, whether I make it in the MPL. And okay, granted, I'm kind of waiting for the bans tomorrow, but even post bans, I'm not looking forward to play that format. Does not seem like gonna be any fun at all. I see these like Trail of Crumb decks, and I don't know. None of it seems any good. Honestly, none of it seems fine. Seems fun. I don't hope they make. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. I say Veil of Summer and Oko for tomorrow would be good. Yeah, being nutted again. Kept kind of a sketchy hand. Hopefully Agent just wins me the game. Look like it might. Looks like it just might. Too late. Damn, it hits so hard. I mean, I guess they had really good draw and a sketchy hand. Krasis would be nice. Little land. Should I attack? Versus didn't use a counter. I'm gonna use a counter on Oko. Although it's kind of lucky. Not playing very well. Maybe they're playing around. Oh, Last Zone is free mana. Never mind, I just don't know what my cards do. Oh, yeah, it's not enough, right? One, two, three, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't kill Oko. Very dead. Oh yeah, they could have animated heart, yeah. I mean, obviously, if I had Grazer this game, I'd probably win. But that's the problem with Grazer. I feel like I almost never have it when it's good, because obviously, when you have it in your hand, you're less likely to have the lands to go. Is it never works for me somehow? Gotta put a counter on my blast zone too. Give it a shot. I was hoping to start a stream. Have you seen the mono black aggro list from the SCG this weekend? Yeah, I mean, it's the same deck that won the PTQ like a week ago, right? Like the exact same deck, and maybe cards that are different. I played that deck a bit. I was not impressed. Maybe I just ran bad. It felt fine, but it didn't feel like anything special. I think I only played one league with it though. Hard to. All right. What do you think about? Is it Phoenix? Not been impressed. Is it Emerge? I've played against that deck. Do you think it's a fluke that the mono blacklist pretty much didn't drop a single game? I didn't watch the top 8. King Cole TV. Or King Cole TTV. Thanks for the raid. Welcome everyone. I might not be speaking clearly and loudly enough for the gate. Maybe the gate is a bit too high. I'll lower it a bit. Probably don't even need the gate right now, honestly. Because my fan is not acting up. Kit Dance. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, Kit Dance. Knight of the Even Legion is just a disgusting card. I found that card to be pretty bad for me when I played the deck. Like, I never had time to use it, I felt. Opposite experience of when I used to play the card in Standard. Maybe they just had a bunch of good matchups. Where was the mono black deck? Just bottom that. All right, let's see what I have in hand. Temple Garden. Wait, the castle. Right. Discard a card. Teferi doesn't do a ton for me. I think maybe I just have to keep Teferi and discard Agent here. Keeps them busy. I think that's good enough. White is only allowed to get good card. I was gonna say white is only allowed to get good blue cards. But yeah, that's it. I was gonna say white is only allowed to get good cards when they're also blue, but that works. Either way you word it, it works. Alright, they're deciding to ignore Teferi. Wow, that's really bad. Yes, I don't have great hits. Greatest hits. What did I just bottom? I can't remember if the cards I bottomed were good or not. I usually like keeping Passage for when I Field of the Dead in play. Just gonna play 4 Krasis. Literally every matchup you wish you had 4 Krasis in your deck. Just all you ever want to draw. Should I save for Castle or Verdict, or should I bash with Lumbering Falls? I'll save for Verdict. I just grouped. Oh, that's right. Believe it or not, I still haven't seen the leaked cards. But don't share them in chat. I'll just wait. As it should be. Grazer on the draw is probably good. Not sure what else is good against them. Detention Sphere is probably good against the mono black deck. Agent's a bit expensive. Settle. Oh, it's fine. It's easy to play around. Also, what do I cut for Settle? I really like all the other cards. They have a bunch of 1-drops. They have Copter. They'll probably keep Murderous Rider in and cut Fatal Push. They're gonna have maybe more discard spells. And Grazer lines up really nicely against their deck. Their 1-drops are 2-1s. I guess you like Knight of Autumn and Settle. Yeah, I never know what to cut. Am I just supposed to cut Teferi? Am I supposed to cut Verdict? Am I supposed to cut a land on the draw? This hand is kind of nice. Turn 1 tap land, turn 1 castle. Yeah, so that paying mana cost. Coast, Grazer. I just take Field of the Dead now? Is there a reason not to? I have pretty good mana, right? If I take Field of the Dead now, I can't cast spells next turn. Alright, never mind. I'll take Sanctum. Alright, I think I figured it out. Yeah, it's true the black deck is pretty good against Verdict. And if I'm bargaining Settle, it's probably fine to cut some Verdicts. The thing is, it is good against Verdict if you're playing something like blue-white controlled, but you're just trying to buy a bit of time with your Verdict until you get Field of the Dead online in this deck. So maybe it's a bit different. But yeah, they do have all recursive threats and mutavaults. So I should probably trim some Verdicts, especially on the play or on the draw. I'm on the draw. I could still trim some Verdicts. Bloodburied Elf into Oko. That sounds pretty good. Am I supposed to just chump right away? Let's see. Field of the Dead. Castle or Temple? Let's get Castle. I hope I have time for Castle. I think I'll have time for Castle, right? And block. Get in there. Trying to hit a second Field of the Dead.
One year. Where did the time go? Question mark.
It's so fast, right? It's crazy. Dude, I'm 36. Probably halfway through my life. Where did it all go wrong? Thanks for the resub, Chalonsik. Thanks for the year-long support. I didn't miss a point of damage. They have Mutavault. Oh, they have Castle too. If I make it to 72, I'll be happy. Probably not your best years anyways, past 72. Happy to help you focus on magic. Thanks, bud. Kind. Am I a boomer? I thought boomer was my parents. Oh, it's baby boomers, right? Person from the baby boomer generation, or really anyone who is older than the person using the word. Usually used if said person is being annoying or talking shit about a younger generation, sometimes used in a joking way amongst friends. Things were better back in my days. Wrong. Where did my tokens go? Oh, Legion's End. I'm 36. That's like a multiple of 12. Basically makes me 12, right? Did I mention I like the card Hydroid Krasis? To know how to count, but if you can do that, it's pretty good. I think Sphinx Rev 4/7 would have done it here too. But Krasis would have definitely been better in our round 1 matchup. Alright. Wait, did I miss an attack step there? Probably. Not it's gonna matter. Just clicking buttons here. I think forcing them to pump and not taking too much damage is good. Any chance Autumn's field deck is just better than Bant? Honestly, Autumn's field deck didn't look very good to me. It looked fine, but 4 tracker was a bit weird. I mean, to be honest, I didn't take a very good look. I know they did well. They went 7-1, right, in Pioneer? Alright, I'm assuming they have another Legion's End in hand. The Pumpkin, what can you play against that deck? In your black-white humans deck. Not sure. Maybe cards that are good against Verdict. Something like 3 mana Gideon. Something that kills them and that lives through Verdict, I would say. Not exactly sure what's in your deck. I mean, if your deck is mid-range, you're probably going to struggle no matter what. Deck really does well against mid-range. Did I misplay last turn? I'm not really trying too hard. I feel like I can't lose. And I'll just say go. What should I play in Arena? I want to try and play some control decks. Maybe I was thinking about trying Fire's Niv deck. Or just a Niv deck. Grill Adventure. How about something a bit spicier, maybe? Oops, I'm letting them load. Alright. Doop 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 doop. These games were not especially close. Lucky enough. That's it. Luck. There's a luck. To be fair, my draws were really good. All salt. I like the Magic Online chat. Mostly good. Just that people are more likely to share their horror stories on Twitter than their good interactions. Sounds really slow. Should probably mulligan, right? Gucci! Dude, you gotta stop posting these ice cream pictures. It's really mean. It's alright, you can keep posting the ice cream pictures as long as you keep using your Twitch Prime sub to support the stream. What's up, buddy? I might just got Agent for Krasis. It's been a bit clunky. It is nice how it can save you from a Planeswalker ultimate, but Krasis probably helps you in that spot as well, because you get a 4/4 flying on 6 mana and you get to attack the Planeswalker. I think Razor sucks too, but the guy who won the PTQ online was playing 4 and he said it was awesome. I decided to add a third. Been kind of okay. And by kind of okay, I mean it's worse than a land like half the time still. And we play Mass Manipulation over Agent. That's kind of interesting. Agent you can find was on once upon a time. You can bounce with Teferi and you can steal lands worth, but maybe sideboard Mass Manipulation? Beanstalk Giant. I think all the 3-mana Ram cards kind of suck, except for Elvish Rejuvenator. I think it's just like too bad. Too bad of an effect, honestly. Rumbling Vestige. How does that work? Play tapped on turn 1 and you can play a Grazer off it. I start jumping. Play. Oh, 5 cards, no lands. This Spell Grimage, you can't play that card in this deck, but it is really good in the other versions. Hey Daniel. I guess I shouldn't have chump block last turn. Yeah, that mono green deck might be better than the blue versions of field decks. Still win. I'll play it out, I guess. How much damage do I take? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, Once Upon a Time was bad. I think Once Upon a Time is going to be really good in this deck, though. I think it should be good. Missing a land of Once Upon a Time. I think it's closer to 3% because I looked it up for the Elf the other day. It varies, I guess. I just don't like mulliganing with this deck. Kind of sucks to keep a hand like that, but also really sucks to mulligan. Alright, focus chat. Growth Spiral. Why no Scape Shift? Good question. I think the card's decent. I just didn't know what to cut. I don't think I keep a hand with that Grazer, Once Upon a Time, Spiral, etc. They're playing 4 Thoughtseize and the rest, right? I think my keep's perfectly fine in this matchup. What is not fine is having free Krasis, I think. Something like that. I'm already dead. Somewhat brutal. Finals of the Pioneer Challenge was a mono black mirror. Well, Agent was Escape Shift. They would have snagged it with Duress actually this game. Ooh, they didn't have a land. That's good for me. Giving 2 damage. I might be okay this game. Might be okay. Have to steal tap Copter. 2 blockers. They have 3 attackers. Doesn't seem like a great attack by them. Seen better attacks. Oh, they did draw a card too. Never punished. To try anyways. 1 life free gonna make a difference. Probably have Murderous Rider in hand since they discarded 1. Either that or they're just playing really poorly. Did they discard Murderous Rider to the... Yeah, could be good. I haven't been playing Modern at all, honestly. Just counter Planeswalker. Alright, well, that doesn't kill me. The last card in hand, Murder Strider? It's gotta be, right? No, never mind. Alright. Am I crazy? I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. Maybe they use a Murder Strider on something. Well, looks like we're gonna win. Bottom. What am I at? 1 in that castle. Yes, I'll attack. Probably a close call. I give them more outs. I also get closer to what I need. Right, opponent, no whammies. Oh damn, that's Contra in the yard too. I need to be careful. No whammies. Yikes. Alright. Do one drop into my blast zone. Like that. Once upon a time. Just give me the damn Krasis already. That sucks. I guess they're just dead next turn. 3-4 blast zone. I guess I should have done that first. Just giving them 2 more draw steps to cast Tranquil, right? To draw Tranquil. Feel committed now. Alright. Tranquil or no? I guess Tranquil doesn't kill me. What kills me? Collective Brutality? Does not kill me. Damn. Finally. I'm gonna just cast it. Because I can. So I cast in Krasis. Alright, I'm not sure I should have won this game, but I'll take it. That was only game 2, right? Need to win one more. Minus Escape Shift. Not sure. I want to play other cards. Escape Shift is good, though, I think. So is Krasis. Sphinx Rev is probably okay as well. His deck struggle with flyers. Escape Shift doesn't really save you against flyers. Teferi's kind of bad against them, right? I see Teferi's never bad, but maybe Oka's just better. Let's see, what should I cut? Collective Brutality. But once upon a time. That's actually not true, but maybe in this deck it's okay. I never do that in standards. Because you only have 4 goose on turn 1, etc. But I think in this format it's fine. Probably not as good in this deck as it is in multi-food, etc. I think I still might get ran over this game. Even though my draw is quite good. Might have misplayed. Given my hand, given my exact hand, I might have cost myself 1 life here. Almost always you want to play Breeding Pool and pay 2 life instead of having to pay 1 life West Coast, because it's likely you're just going to pay the 2 life for Breeding Pool at some point anyways. But not with this hand. Wow, they just have the absolute nuts. Gonna be tough. I wish I had played the Thoughtseize at some point this game. Everything looking good right now. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. The anti-ghoster technology. You just draw it. Damn. No. At 9? I was gonna lose. Where am I? I have 1 card left. Let's cast a 2/2 Krasis. Razor could be clutch. Or it could be worse than a basic land. Really a coin flip. That's not what I wanted to see. Yeah. See, just discard the elf. But it didn't make me draw. And Lyra, oh please. When I was recording my league for Channel Fireball, I got slow rolled. Opponent had the lethal spell in hand, and they just sat there for 20 seconds before casting it. I even called it. I didn't mind. I took it pretty well. I've been working on my mental game. Ooh, Krasis. Is that better than... That's probably better. Speaking of mental game, if you want to work on your mental game, you can take Will Jonathan's course. He just came out with his online course. And you can check it out. He's been writing articles for Channel Fireball about that stuff. He's a coach for pro athletes. I don't know if he does one-on-one work with any of the Magic players. But yeah, I posted a link in chat. You can check it out. It's something that's really common in sports now. I know it's common in poker too. I don't know about common, but something some of the top players, you know, use. Yeah, he's got a online course for $30, $29. If you use code yellowhat, you get 20% off. So that's like what, $25. And I think especially if you're looking for like your value, you know, if you play competitive tournaments, probably worth it. And just, I'm sure it helps with everyday life too. It's just, I'm sure it's advice you can apply to everything, even if you don't play competitive Magic, just play Magic for fun. You have attack for the life? Yeah, I wasn't focused. Maybe attacking was for the life was good there. Alright, let's see now. You have 2 flyers. Wasn't his name Jonathan? Yeah. Well, his last name is Jonathan. What did I say? Will Jonathan? What do I want here? Just a land? One, two, three, four, five, six. Do I need the life gain? I'll just get Field of the Dead. Did I lose myself a token? I did, right? Yeah. Something Will Jonathan's course will not help you with is land sequencing. You have to figure that one on your own. Chadrash Message, thanks for the 2-year. 24 months was a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. Am I going to lose this game out of nowhere because I didn't attack with Lyra that one turn? That'd be deserved. I could have played that match a bit better. Does anyone have a good standard Niv Mizzet list I can use? Uh-oh. When I have Grazer, I was going to save the draw removal I lose, but I can chomp Rankle with Grazer and still be fine. I don't think I'm in any danger of dying. Calculated. Grazer is just too good. Alright, Agent's gonna do the job, I think. Maybe a tiny bit worse than Grazer here. What should I take, Rankle or Copter? Does it matter? Well, Lyra was gas. Slayer Angel. Oof. Fancy Mutavault. Do they get to live one more turn? I'll try to play Mutavault pre-combat with Copter in play. Slayer is ready. Alright, I guess sending in the tokens doesn't do much for me. Or does it? Up to 14, they take 8, 9. I'd have a Mutavault. I think they're dead on board though. Hope my math is good. Quick math. Pretty sure they're just dead on board. I'm really good at addition and subtractions. That's how you get into the Hall of Fame, kids. Do your math homework. What's your #1 advice to get better at Magic? Practice additions and subtractions. Basic algebra. Have you ever won with Crabvine against Urza? I don't remember. It's been a while. I don't remember if Urza was around when I was playing the Crabvine deck. I'm assuming the answer to that question is yes. but I don't know for a fact. Sure, good. Grazer's being okay-ish this game. Feels like I could have cast Once Upon a Time first, right? Loose. Loose as a goose. Do I wait on Krasis? I'm gonna wait on Krasis. I don't feel so bad about my play last turn. Probable 2-drop. If I had played Once Upon a Time on turn 2, I might have been able to use Castle this turn. Fevered Vision. That's scary. I've never seen that deck before. Beginning of each player's end step, the player draws a card. The player is your opponent and has 4 more cards in hand. Fevered Visions deals 2 damage to that player. Maybe attacked with their fairies there. Damage in. What do I steal, by the way? What do I steal? How do I win? Assuming I have to steal something. Feeling that doesn't do. Yeah, I guess I steal Pyro. I agree. I start attacking. I'll race. Looks like they're going to be a tiny bit too slow. Could have stolen an alliance and just verdict the board away next turn. Might have to anyways. Yeah, when I don't know what to do, I usually go with the first thing I see in chat. Not a very good habit though. It's actually one of my worst habits. One, two, three, four. Let's see. Do that first. I think I'm up. Yeah, that is not. That was not great at all. I think I could have played in a way that added a token, but oh. Panic button. So how was I supposed to sequence that? I guess I was supposed to just pay 2 lifeless for Fountain, right? Any thoughts about Blue-White Flash and Pioneer? Seems like it has polarized matchups. I don't really like the deck. Doesn't appeal to me at all. Probably fine. Getting Blossoming Sands to gain the extra life. Unclear if that's better than just casting a Field of the Dead. Or getting another Field of the Dead. They're probably gonna draw to the end of my turn, maybe burn my face. What do they have in hand? They're really not gonna use their mana? Seems like this should be a tough matchup. Flyers and direct damage. Oko might be good against that deck. Oko, maybe Lyra. Knight of Autumn, Detention Sphere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think you want Dovin's Veto. Dovin's Veto is pretty much for blue-white. Few other matchups, but by control. Why not always head on time? This is getting annoying, honestly. Opponent's so slow. That's the Autumn Burchett deck. It honestly looks kind of bad to me. They went 7-1. I just don't get Goose in that deck. I don't get Goose, I don't get all the trackers. It looks super clunky. You have 4 Thoughtseize and some sheep removal. Maybe it's not that clunky. Maybe. Yeah, I'm sure they put a ton of thought into it and played some matches with it. What happened to my dudes? Oh, Sweltering Sun. How do I deal the last point of damage without dying before? Maybe I can just live a turn. How many cards is that? 4 or more? We're just gonna have another Sweltering Sun, right? But if I go down to 5, they might just kill me. Doesn't look like they have that much burn in their deck. Down to 5, down to 3. Yeah, I messed up again. I keep messing up. Well, just gonna play that. Ooh, Sissy Cat. I'm excited to watch some Dota tomorrow. It's perfect. I'm gonna set up my alarm for 9 a.m. and I'm gonna catch all the best of one lower bracket matches. I'm gonna be probably playing some arena during that. Oh, maybe they don't have Sweltering Sun. They're not casting it first. They did bottom on that as well. Am I in for some standard brews? Yeah. Alright, I'll try that after this league. People have like good standard brews. Feel free to share. Emphasis on the good, as you know. Over 1% chance I end up playing it in Twitch Rivals. Or it has to not have Oko in it. But I'm assuming Oko is going to get banned. 5 colors, yeah, if you have a 5 color Fire's Niv list, even if it's not great, I'll take it as well because I want to play that deck. Alright, we got there despite the awful plays. Fairy seems okay, buys you a bit of time. Bouncing divisions. I guess you kind of get on if you bounce divisions, right? Because they get to draw and then you don't get to draw. Nah, looks dumb. What matchups are the sours first for? Why don't you take one guess? And then if you can't guess, I'll tell you. I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you, Admiral Ozbot. Admiral Ozbot's like, I got nothing. Sure. I have a lot of free drops. I want to get that temple and play turn 1. Try and hit something good. Grazer's pretty good in these hands, obviously. Pain in the ice. Well, I left most of my verdict. You almost never cycle that card. Or the other one. One of the first times I cycle it. But they're really good. They count as plains and forests. It's a big deal. They're dual lands. I don't think I would ever cut them regardless. Alright. Their deck was not super impressive in game 1. I wonder what they had in hand. Maybe they got pretty unlucky. They had these spots where they have a ton of cards in hand and they were not really using their mana. I think they'll ban anything in Pioneer tomorrow. I think they could ban maybe Once Upon a Time. I think that's what people who played the format are calling for, if I'm not mistaken. I think they could ban something for sure. Copter? They could ban Copter. Doesn't seem like their that many deck with Copter doing well, though. I mean, the Mono Black deck is doing good, but... Alright, 7 mana, Thing in the Ice, at 22. Let's see. I think I just want to play Agent. You could have Dispute in their deck, I guess. Infiltrate. I didn't want to sear the Thing in the Ice. I actually don't mind them flipping it. It means I get an elf back. I think I can afford the 7 damage. Banning Copter might make mid-range and control 2. There's a lot of good non-Copter deck in the format. When they banned it in Standard, it was just, I think it was a bit different. Alright, this is kind of interesting. As I wait, it was Detention Sphere. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Thing in the Eyes this time. If they want to flip it. Nope. I don't think I care about Visions that much. Usually Visions is not that great if you're not taking the 2 damage. Oh wow. That's kind of scary. Yellowhat. Wow. I save Growth Spiral in case they have Sweltering Sun. And we even drew the Multi-Elemental. Does it have Oko in it? Nope. Alright, I'll give it a try. Or Healer of the Glade. I don't mind that card in small numbers. I'm not sure about 4. Oh, you have Command the Dreadhorde. Alright, fair enough. Vicious Rumor. Vicious Rumors deal 1 damage to each opponent. Each opponent discards a card, then puts the top card in their graveyard. You gain 1 life. So it's a 1-mana discard spell, kind of. Trigger Spectacle. Why did you play in Fetch before playing the Elf? Not too sure. Loose. I should have probably just played the Elf, played the Fetch man, said go, right? I agree, that looks pretty. I don't mind some of it. I don't think I like the Burglar Rats. Or the Vicious Rumors. And not playing Nightmare deck is really weird. But maybe Standard's just in a really weird spot. Alright, they're down to 2 cards. Let's see if me holding up that Growth Spiral ends up back. I feel like Mystical Dispute. Thanks, Barn. Nope. That was a good one. Nine, 10 attackers. You have an instant speed sweeper. There's a that is not one. Not sure they can still win. Not sure what they can draw for 2 mana there. Assuming there's wonder if their decks Probable Alliance, the Ophones. Bit clunky. Hey Jahikoi. Alright, let's see if we complete the full Submarine. The 0-1 into 4. What should I dump? Just gross. Submarine. That's what we used to say when you started your tournament 0-1 and then you went on to top 8. Because you start with a loss, so you play against weaker players the entire way. Well, theoretically weaker players. In French, le sous-marin. La technique du sous-marin. Kowalski, Jeskai fires, yeah. Sphinx of Foresight. Turn to Oko. We got dashed by. That's what we lost for round 1, actually. Teamer Walkers. It's not. I mean, I won a game, I think, but felt pretty bad overall. I could go Verdict next turn. Verdict Temple. Elf Teferi. I'll keep, I guess. Thoughts on Animus Awakening in these field decks? We saw that card the other day. I don't know how it ended up coming up. I was going through Gather and we saw that card. And I didn't watch a ton of coverage this weekend, but I heard Brian Gottlieb mention that he was playing that card in his field deck. Seems awful to me. Seems unplayable no matter how many lands you play in your deck, but who knows? Krasis. Kind of. Alright, I guess I'll top. Has anyone tried that deck? Is there a list somewhere? Animus. Because, like, okay, you played on turn 2, it's bad. You played for free. Average is 1 land. You played the cost of an Hour of Promise. It averages, it's like Hour of Promise, except you don't get to choose the lands. It's worse than Rejuvenator on free and worse than Hour of Promise on 5. Good 4-drop, it's good late in the game. Probably better than Scape Shit. It might be, I mean, you could try playing one or two. Alright, someone tested it. 6 Declension says tested it and did not like it. We've got 1 strike against. Ooh, Blast Zone or Temple? F Blast Zone. Okay, that's my top card. Is that good? Probably good, right? Probably in a good enough spot that Field of the Dead is going to be good. Sometimes you're desperate and you just need Krasis or Agent or something. What did they get? Oh, Possibility Storm. Never mind. What does this card do? They're playing a combo deck? I don't know what's going on. I hope I don't. I just hope I don't. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Hmm. 2 tokens now or 4 tokens later? Can hit another Field of the Dead. I was gonna say could hit another temple, but I think I have all my temples in play. That's not gonna. Alright. I've never seen it in action before. Possibility Storm. This is really bad. I'm just gonna hit a Krasis. And then we'll be able to cast it without playing its mana cost. Can I cast it paying its mana cost? I think we. What am I supposed to? Damn. It was such a disaster. Alright, so they cast Heart's Desire. I feel like they got kind of lucky. I feel like it's not supposed to be daddy. Okay, so that's what it does. You hit enter, you put Borboremos on top, you play creature, you put Borboremos in play, and you just discard land. They only play 1 sorcerer in the deck. Oh, right. So they have 4 Heart's Desire and 4 Granted. What other sorcery adventure play do this spell? Acolyte. Alright. Alright, Knight seems good. Detention Sphere seems good. Verdict seems kind of. Is Veto good against it? The Grazers, they come here. Source for the Maria. Source for decks that play, 28 lands plus. Probably decent against blue-white control. Didn't get to cast it this league though. Wait, did I get just super greedy? I could have just tried an untapped land, right? Alright, I'll just keep the cat. I'm probably. We ramping. We ramping. I wanna ramping. We ramping. Hope you like ramping. And Rafe. We ramping. We ramping. We ramping. It worked. The ramping song. Not expected to. I'll get a second field under that even if I'm not getting a token. Wait, I have Blast Zone and it just played a billion 1-drops? Oh, this is awkward. I'll take a temple. I'll be weak. I'll take the immediate value. They have like, no. I was gonna say, do they have something? What's it called? Heroic Intervention or something? Sneaky. I hit it. I hit my Blast Zone in my lands. Wait, did I completely mess that up, right? Classic sequencing. Classic ramp. Alright, 4-1. I'll take it. I don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. I guess it could kill me next turn, right? Theoretically. Oh no, I have Teferi in play. Card's good again. Alright. Oh, they have no cards in hand? Did they mulligan on top of getting Oh, they mulligan to 5 and had the all 1-drop draw. Jeez, their draw was really just... Alright. That's not very impressive. We played against a bunch of brews. I think our mono black opponent should have won the match. Oh, this is not the match? Alright. On verdict against all their mana dudes. Oh. Jeremy. Rems. PT Champ. Damn, I'm trying hard to save 2 life here. I think it's reasonable. Welcome everyone. Bienvenue tout le monde. Playing a little Pioneer, and then I'm gonna switch to Arena to play some fun. T'as commencé le... Did you start testing Pioneer, or you just... I think you were cubing, right? Looked like a cube hand. Did you start testing for the player store? It looks like we're gonna run over by turn 2 Oko. Yeah, Pioneer has been cool. There's something. They're casting the Heart's Desire part. I've already had all my verdicts, right? Like a newbie. And I played Hallowed Fountain trying to... What does your heart... Feel after that be banned in Pioneer? I wouldn't be surprised if that was a good ban. Gotta buy a little time. That'd be such gas if the standard announcement was just Field of the Dead is unbanned, no other. Why didn't their deck cost 4 mana? What do they have? Ponent? Ponent? Might be able to get out of this mess. I type of mana. I feel like this is when Grazer is at his best. No, not true. It's obviously pretty good on turn 1, but it's turn 7 need that extra blocker for 1 mana. Alright, bye bye Teferi, I cannot save you. I believe in the power of the Grazer yet. Yeah. Sign me up. Love the Grazer. Oh, that was a good draw. I think I might just... They don't want to run anything into Disdainful Stroke, which they might have. Now 4 to Teferi plus. How greedy is that? I'll just minus on. Loco. Yeah, I don't know. I'm playing around Disdainful Stroke. They have 6 cards in hand. They're not tapping out. It's awful. And since they don't have negate, why would you bounce the cheaper creature? There's a reason. Why did I bounce? It's embarrassing. I don't know if I can tell. I bounced Elf over Acolyte because Elf makes mana. That's for mana, but so does Acolyte. I just forgot Acolyte tapped for mana as well. That's how I roll. That is just how I roll. What day? I think they can only get non-creature with that, right? But then they get a 1/1. 1/4 flyer, I mean. Maybe I shouldn't counter that. Maybe I should just let them tap the mana for their non. 1/4. I did not think I was gonna win that game, but then they just stealing. Alright, I'm just gonna try and kill them ASAP. Alright, nice.